Welcome to the Thursday edition of the Spark Creativity Teacher Podcast, a podcast for English teachers in search of creative teaching strategies. Whether you're new to the show or a longtime listener, I'm so glad you're here for today's edition of Highly Recommended. This week, I want to share a wonderful website and resource with you, Melissa Alter Smith's amazing brainchild, Teach Living Poets. When I first started teaching poetry, it could not have been any clearer to me that students needed modern poets that they could relate to. Though eventually we enjoyed unpacking poems like Wallace Stevens' 13 Ways of Looking at a Blackbird, that felt like it was only because we started with a lot of performance poetry, modern poems that students could lean into, and that they even loved. Melissa Alter Smith, founder of the hashtag Teach Living Poets, creator of the website of the same name, and author of a book on the subject, has created an incredible resource for teachers who want to bring more modern poetry into their classrooms. If you feel like I felt that what you want is a balance and that often modern poetry works better as a hook for your students, I really think you're going to want to check out her work. Since I interviewed her on the show to share her favorite Amanda Gorman lessons, I've had the chance to collaborate with Melissa on a number of projects. Ones to showcase other living poets, ones that had to do with crafting creative poetry workshops for students. And I'm so impressed by the imagination and perspective that she brings to it. She pushes kids to think deeply about poetry and then express themselves both creatively and with powerful analysis. That's why today I want to highly recommend you go check out her work. Take a tour of teachlivingpoets.com. Visit the amazing virtual library of poetry available to you there and find a new poetry workshop to add to your lessons this year. See how your students respond and then go back for more. Thanks so much for joining me today to talk about Teach Living Poets. I hope you're feeling inspired to go check out Melissa Alter Smith's wonderful website. Now, my friend, I have some exciting news. The Spark Creativity Teacher podcast is getting really close to 1 million downloads, and I think that is an amazing reason to celebrate. I would like to invite you to celebrate with me by sharing this podcast with someone you know. Maybe it's the teacher down the hall. Maybe it's a quick note to your department. Maybe it's a text to your sister's daughter who's teaching in Oklahoma. Whatever it is, I'd be honored if you'd share the show with someone you think would like to join us here. Until next time, take care of yourself and stay creative.